Good afternoon. Steve Schroeder here with Smart Community Technologies. We're going to go over a series of technologies that was all bundled that a Shark Tank just loved. So first, we'll come back to this document that you see here. I'm going to show you how we combined a couple of these things here. Now, what I'm looking at here is a dashboard, the first ever dashboard that's combined with all the different data as well as the ability to communicate with people. And then we tied that into a texting dashboard to communicate with the same group of people. And then we also tied that into what's called addressable geofencing. So let me go right back here to start where we're going to illustrate. So for example, I ran into an automobile dealership called Honda Mall of Georgia, and they're in the 30519 zip code. So I can just choose here under my geographic selects. I have all the states already loaded in here, as you can kind of see. We have all the cities, and whether we want the whole state, everything's loaded in. You can go by political districts, you can go by direct marketing association, zip code, all the stuff here. What I'm going to do now is I just want to do a 5 mile radius around the dealership of 30519 zip code. So I'm going to add that over here, which adds it in. Then I'm going to go over here to automotive selects, and we have amazing, I'll just show you real brief. We have all the different kind of hobbies and interests and credit scores and income of everybody that we can pull up. All right, we can go to the political selects, and I can do their party affiliation, swing voters, which means are they propensity to move, number of times they voted in the past 10 years, all this stuff. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. I want automotive selects. And so what I want to do here is I'm going to go with auto year, and we got all the way to 89 to 2019. I think I'm just going to go ahead and run right now. Let's say 19, let's go 1995, and you just click on 1 year here at a time. Okay. 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, and 2000. Okay, so I'm going to run 1995 to year 2000. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose, as you can see, we have all the auto dealers in here. Let's just go into Honda. So I'll go Honda. Now, what I could do is all the different models of Honda here. I'm not going to do that. Let's just go all Honda. Well, I don't know. Let's go CRV. Okay, so let's go ahead and add CRV. So what we have here is all of the Honda CRVs from 1995 to 2000 within a 5 mile radius of that zip code. Now I could do this nationwide. I could do it for every local dealership. I could do anything that I wanted. But let's run that count and see how many Honda CRVs are there in just that 5 mile. Oh, we have to enter a name for the count. Okay, so CRVs, 5 mile radius. Okay, of Mall of Georgia. Okay, now let's run the count. 3. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to get rid of CRV right here. I'm going to delete Honda CRV, and we're going to go all the Hondas, right? So I'm just going to go all the Hondas right here. Add entire make. So model, make, Honda. Let's see what the difference in count there. That's a little bit different. So 61. So we have 61 people within a 5 mile radius that have a Honda vehicle age 1995 to 2000. And you can see here it breaks it out. So in the 305 zip, we got 2. And this works with all the counts. You get the distance from the dealership, you get what kind of vehicle, and I can run these, which are pretty incredible, right? And then I can communicate with all of these different people any way that I want to. I can actually tag them with what's called an addressable geofence. So let's look at that right now. So I'll go right here. What is an addressable geofence? Let me go ahead and play that for you.
Introducing addressable geofencing, the latest strategy to give advertisers an accurate way to target specific addresses with digital advertising. You want to target a specific audience. You want more accuracy and less wasted impressions. You want to target households and businesses. You want it to be easy and effective. Way more accurate than IP targeting, addressable geofencing offers free list onboarding, a 90% match rate, up to 1 million addresses per campaign, plus the ability to target users across all of their devices, and even measure increases in store visits by households that are exposed to the ads. Used as a standalone strategy or as a complement to your existing addressable marketing campaigns like direct mail or addressable TV, addressable geofencing is now one of the most precise, scalable, and effective addressable targeting solutions available.
Okay, that looks like that's it. And then we'll go back here to our dashboard, and then I am going to shrink that down, and then I'll send you this document, but I'll review a few things at the same time. So here's the reporting on that. You can look at this. You can analyze your geo-targeting campaigns. Let's see if there's a, here's what I want to talk about, because the reporting is also really phenomenal. And these are the natural converters right here. So right here, users who have been detected in a target zone. So now not only can we target everybody in any community, we can upload a database up to 1 million people, which means we're literally going to create 1 million geofences around the homes of those people. Now let me illustrate. If this happens to be a dealership that is leasing out some vehicles, and they know that they have, I don't know, let's say 150 people that are ready to renew this year. We can take that database of 150 people who are ready to renew their lease. We can then upload it into the addressable geofence database, and then all of those 150 addresses from that dealership that are looking to extend their lease that year will get, we will as soon as their devices, or as soon as they penetrate the geofence in their home, it'll cross-pollinate to all of their devices, including the television, if they are watching an app-based television like YouTube TV or DirecTV Now or Roku or the Fire Stick, anything like that. It's all fair game now for addressable geofencing. On top of the phone, the computer, the tablet, whatever, it'll automatically put those ads right into there, and it'll be the ad that we created for that dealership for the leasing. And so we can also layer that and target that based on income, based on credit score, anything. It's the sky is the limit on this. Now, if we're uploading a database of people who wanted to renew their lease, we're not worried about the credit because they already leased from our dealership maybe a couple years ago. But we could do that if we wanted to. But see, we can run multiple campaigns, and I'm going to send this. I don't want to take too much time going over the report. You can look at it, but I do want to kind of cover these, because the reporting now is really incredible, because you can look at natural converters. These are users who have been detected in a target zone. So we can now put a target zone around the dealership. We got companion target zones and geofences and the homes. And then we can be notified when any one of those people in any other geofenced area hits our target zone, called a conversion zone. So we have all of these different geofences set up. When any one of those people moves into our conversion zone dealership, then we get notified that. Now, we can also separate whether that was happening because of an ad that was served, or whether or not the ad had been served in the first place. And you can kind of read about that on these different conversion rates. And the number of days in between, what ad worked, what credit score worked, all kinds of data. Another award-winning aspect of the Smart Community Dashboard is the ability to really differentiate and what we call analyze unstructured data. So now we can pull insights in without just targeting people who happen to maybe have a propensity to buy a car. Now we can use our own data and figure out what really worked the best and use that moving forward. So I'll send you this document. I don't want to make too long, but thank you for looking at addressable geofencing. Let me know if you have any questions.